You know I'm live right now. I just told you. Oh, gracious. Hello, guys. I'm trying to find it on... There we go. Okay. I couldn't find it on my son's phone. That's my daughter being a goof in the background. I would say 20 minutes ago, I was set to... Thank you, Maddie, for telling me. It's always behind a little bit. Anyway, 20 minutes ago, I would have said, I'm ready to go. I'll be fine. Like, yada, yada, yada. And then I want to say maybe 5 minutes ago, started not to feel so great. So, we're going to play by ear. This might be a 5-minute live. But, nonetheless, I still wanted to come on and say hi to everybody. And, check in, make sure everybody's doing okay. And show you a new project that I am working on. They're not up on the shop yet because I haven't had a moment to do that. And when I'm feeling good enough to, it'll be filling orders, not putting these up quite yet. But I've been kind of working on this behind the scenes for a couple weeks now. 3 weeks or so. Kind of wanted to just, sorry about that. Thought I had alright, I turned the mute on my son's phone, but I actually don't know how to... There it is. Do not disturb. Okay. There we go. I'm using his phone to read comments, so I was like... Yeah. I know you did. What'd you say? I didn't know what it said. I said something about Keanu Reeves, Alex, when he was little. Yeah. My son, oh my word. My husband just brought his phone over to show me, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see that. So it's Keanu Reeves. He's holding a stick that looks like a gun. That's what that notification was on my son's phone, because that is completely Alex when he was little. Alex would run around in the weirdest costumes, and we would watch him from out the window. He would have his shirts on as pants. Do you remember that, Seth? When he would put a shirt on as pants, and it'd be all baggy down, and oh my gosh, he would wrap scarves around himself, and he just had...
When he first kept getting joggers, he used to wrap his joggers around him.
Yeah.
And he would tie them and
yeah,
put swords in it. And,
I'm gonna have to find some pictures because I've got pictures. He just has the funniest... He has the most imaginative... He was and still is. He's 15 and a half, but he will still play with stuff, as though he were 10 or something. And he just cracks me up. But yeah, so anything that looked like a gun or a sword, and when he was really little, anything that was round, even if it wasn't very big, this, I mean, you can see compared to my hands, that's not that big. It's a lid. He'd sit there and be driving it, everything. He used to drive paper plates, any round item, he would turn into a steering wheel. And we would hear that sound probably 75% of our day when Alex was 2, 3, maybe 4, was he was obsessed with cars and anything, related to that. So anyways, he is kind of funny that way. Anyway, so Seth came out and he's like, do you have Alex's phone? I'm like, yes, I do. And so it's oh, yeah. Because he just sent that to Alex to show him. And then I did the do not disturb and everything. But anyway, so I wanted to just say I'm, fine. I'm not in any danger, because I had a lot of people messaging me that were worried, and I'm there's nothing to be worried about. It just sucks because so I'm allergic to the contrast that they use in like MRIs and CAT scans, all those kind of things. And so they have to give me medication, like, so that I can have that medication, basically, because they had to use it with this scan. There was kind of no ifs, ands, or buts this time. So in order to do that, they had to put me under, like, general anesthesia. I mean, like, out. And, like, they had to give me Benadryl and, I didn't know they were going to do the steroids because they didn't say anything to me ahead of time. And so I thought that they weren't, because what they've done before has just been prednisone, which I've been on numerous times for asthma and other things. So I didn't even really question it at all because they didn't say anything about it. So yeah, when I woke up and, like, could not turn my head an inch without everything just spinning, and, like, I was like float, it's like, okay, you're not just spinning, but you're going, like, up and down, yeah, not a fun feeling. And they were trying to figure out why I was having that, because I've had like 17 surgeries, never had an issue before, so they couldn't really understand what was going on until they, like, looked in the records and saw, oh yeah, the anesthesiologist did give me this mass dose of a steroid that I don't believe I've ever had before, and it was a pretty big dose. They didn't say anything about, like, me having a bad reaction or, like I was having, the allergic reaction or something that they had to give it to me. Like, nothing was said about that. So I don't know if she was just being overly cautious and that's why, or what, but she did, and I have had the worst case of vertigo I've ever had in my life. I've had vertigo most of my adult life, and I deal with it pretty well, like with just like Dramamine if I need or something. But this was a whole new level of that. Like, it was just, I couldn't. Okay, most of you that know me know I will do just about anything to not go or be in the hospital. I did not want to leave the hospital. I was like, I can't move. Like, I couldn't even, like, get up to pee. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. Finally, they were kind of getting concerned about it, and because every time I'd sit up, my heart would race and everything, and my blood pressure would go up and all this stuff. So they were kind of concerned, so they sent me downstairs to the ER, and the ER doctor did, like, some, neurological testing, and I was like, I kept telling them it's a reaction to the steroid. Like, I know it is, because when I take prednisone, it definitely irritates my vertigo. Nothing like this, but it irritates my vertigo. And from what I was told, this was a pretty mass amount of steroids that they gave me. So anyway, ended up in the ER for a while, and they gave me something called okay, so it's called diazepam. Didn't have any idea. I don't think I've ever taken this medication before, diazepam. Those of you who are, like, behind the scenes laughing at me right now, or will be, I did not know that diazepam is another word for Valium. Like, no idea that was the same medication. So they gave me Ativan, I think is what it was called at the hospital, which later found out it's like the same class as, like, the diazepam. So at the hospital they gave me the Ativan, and I was like instantly better. Still not great, but I was like, I can get up to pee. You know what I mean? So they're like, yeah, we're just, I'm like, I just need to get home, and I felt like if I could just get home and get a good night's sleep, I'd wake up and everything would be right with the world. Wrong. That's okay though. I've managed. So my MRI was Wednesday. Sorry about the I know it's not the best setup my son was using the computer. I said I wasn't probably going to be on too long. So I went with what I had. So anyway, yeah, it's just, the MRI was Wednesday. I got into the MRI about 4:30, I think. We didn't get home until about 5 a.m. the next day, on Thursday morning. And I didn't eat all Thursday, but I drank a ton, and I took, the medication they gave me. I kind of slept, and just kind of watched TV and stuff like that. And then, so that was Thursday. So then yesterday was better than the day before. And so yesterday I made myself like drink my yogurt smoothie things. And because, like when you get food in your system and you're drinking and all that, it helps to get rid of like everything else that's in there. So forced myself yesterday to have the yogurt smoothies. So I ate quite a few of those yesterday, and continued to stay okay. I can get up, go to the bathroom. I'm not like falling over anymore. But still really like car sicky feel. And when I move too much, it comes back. So, like I said, it was gone, and I was like, yeah, I'll be fine to go live. And then it just came back, and it's not bad, like, to where everything's spinning, but it's like, I just don't feel good at all. So, I try to fake my way through it, the whole fake it till you make it. And I took my, my dose, because I only did a half a dose of the diazepam, Valium, or whatever that is, earlier today. I only did a half because I was like, well, I should be better today, so I'll just do a half of a dose. And so I just did the other half of that dose like a little bit ago, because it's been since this morning. So anyways, but I wanted to come on, say hi, how you doing, and show you this new little project that I'm working on. And I'm going to finish this color, and then I will do that. So hope you guys are having a good weekend. I don't know where you are in the world, but here in our little Spokane, Washington, we're having some smoke problems. Like our pool is closed today and stuff like that, because the smoke is so bad. It's hazardous to all parties. So not just people with like asthma and stuff like that. Like, it's hazardous. They're recommending do not go outside. So of course I have not gone outside at all since I got home from the ER. What number is this? I'm gonna have to go find. I have got to find I don't know what I did with the rest of my extra drills, because when I kitted it up, I just used my trays because I have the towers, and I had enough of the towers. Well, I know I have extra drills because that's the only explanation that there could be, because this is now the third color that I am running out of, and this is a DAC, and that just doesn't happen to me. Like, I've never ran out of 3 colors. No, on DAC, never happened. So I know I have them. I just have to remember where I put them, because they gotta be around here somewhere. I'm just not exactly in the looking mood at the moment, so I won't be looking for those. I'll just be, and I don't know why I did that, because I just said, oh, when I'm done with this color, I will, do this, and then I pulled out another color because I wasn't thinking, y'all. My brain. You'll have to also, yeah. And so, like I said, that medication's Valium. How do you say that? Valium? I think it's Valium. Anyway, so if I'm a little woo, that could be a little bit of the reason, just a little bit. Because I don't drink. I don't drink alcohol. So, okay, alrighty. We've got Sparkle Chase, hello, Nicole, and Robert. So glad you could be here, Robert. Dawn, and Katrina, and Sarah, and Ginger, and Vanessa, welcome. Wendy, hello, hello. Nikki, hello. Jenny, Crafty Crafter. S&J Creations, hello, you two, or one or the other. Sarah says hi to Jenny. Everybody's got to say hi to Jenny. When are you putting up new items? Yeah, Jenny, when are you putting up new items? This is like a question on everybody's mind around the community, especially if you haven't been able to snag anything like I have. See, I got this one and I am in love with it. You guys, I'm not kidding you. Okay, I couldn't wear jewelry anyways to the hospital. They don't let you, but I'm not kidding. I took this little sucker. I took it off of the base and I put it in my little baggie and I took it with me. Yep. And I put new little drops on it. So I was at the hospital and I was like, because I, get nervous and stuff. So I was sitting there just smelling my lemon. I was sitting there and they probably thought I was a little bit cuckoo pants. That's okay. Because it smelled good and I liked it and it helped. So that's all I'm going to say. But Jessica, usually she drops on her, now, I'm not saying this is like the only time, but typically she does do drops on the nights of her lives. So, Alice, hello. Naomi, the crafty savage, hello. Shay. Let's see. Susan, welcome. Audrey, welcome. I don't know if I've seen your name in here before. If I have, I apologize. If not, welcome. Mysteria, also known as Brandy, says, hey Beth and everyone, I can't stay, but I wanted to stay. Love y'all. Yes, you go spend time with your baby. Her oldest daughter was supposed to move out today, but some maintenance stuff happened, so Brandy got lucky and she's still there. And when I say lucky, it's because Brandy's having a hard time. Like a lot of us would. I mean, I know when my kids leave, I will not be, one of those moms that like is like, woohoo, they're gone. Like, I don't even like when summer's over and they go back to school. But for the love of God, will you go find your Dexcom, please? It's driving me crazy. I've already asked you like 3 times. Where is it? We'll get it and turn it off. It has been, so she didn't bring, her and my husband went out today and she didn't bring it with her. If she goes 20 feet away from it, it beeps and beeps and beeps and beeps and beeps. And I'm like, I don't even know where it is. I don't want to get up to go find it. And it was driving me crazy. So when she got home, I was like, go get your Dexcom, turn it off. And it's still beeping. So, yeah. By the way, those of you that don't know, my 12-year-old daughter is a type 1 diabetic. Her Dexcom is a continuous glucose monitor. Tells us her blood sugar every 5 minutes. And if she is high or low, or 20 feet away from it, it will say beep to us. And it doesn't get quieter, it gets louder, because obviously if, you don't hear like an alarm if she's going too high or low, then that's not good. So it eventually will be like a fire alarm. Anyways. Okay, who else do we have in here? Marilyn, hello from Indiana. Welcome, Marilyn. Regina says, hey, Shine, I finally managed to stay awake and make it to your live. Yay, Regina. Hopefully I don't put you to sleep. Because, I cannot be the only, creator that is paranoid about being really boring on live. I mean, creators out there, tell me that. I'm not the only one, right? That worries about that, about being boring on live and, just, putting people to sleep. It's like, I need to go to sleep, but I can't. I'm going to go turn on Shine's live. I'll be out like a light. That's just where my brain goes, though, so I can't help it. Sandra, hello. Queen Shine. What live was that from? I can't remember why we were talking about that. Everybody was calling me Queen Shine, and then it was like a joke, but I don't remember why. Now, off the top of my head, my brain isn't giving me the information. Let's see. Color and chat with Joanna. Welcome. I'm so glad you could be here. Mary, hello. Never late. Never, never. Can you guys tell the medicine's kicking in and starting to work a little bit? Because I feel like it is. Like, I feel like I'm not so right now. So, which is funny because Valium should, like, conk you out, right? Because it's a sedative, but I don't think that's what it's doing. Maybe I'm weird. I know I'm weird with Benadryl. Benadryl makes me hyper. Steroids put me to sleep. So, who knows? I'm just weird. Samantha, hello. Susan, hello. Diane's diamond painting. Hello, she says, a Canadian living in Belgium, watching here at 4:15 a.m. my time. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling well. Oh my gosh, Diane, you are up late. I might put you to sleep, and that's okay. I will get through it. I always do. I always do. Positivity. Melody, hello. Let's see. Just stay positive and feel better. See, Samantha, you know what's up, because that's what I always try to do. Fake it till you make it, and you'll make it eventually. Chocolate s'mores, welcome. Crafting. Yes, crafting. Judy, hello. First time, welcome. So glad you could be in here. Nicole, hello. I would love to have that base. Well, nobody's getting my base. This base, like, I saw this because I've been helping Jenny put her store, like, you know, with the Etsy aspect of it. So I've been watching this sucker, and as soon as it was the very first day before anybody even knew it was live, I went in and I snagged this because I love it. Now, I have quite a few bases that I have of my own that I haven't even sold yet. That some of them are even lost, but I don't care that I had to have this base because look how, like, is that not absolutely gorgeous, you guys? I love the rainbow aspect to it, and I love the diamond aspect to it. So it is probably my favorite base out of all of them that I've seen, back from when I was getting them, and now, like, from what I've seen her have. So, okay, I'm getting hamsters on my son's phone, but I don't see anything on my phone's end, so I'm hoping I'm not, let me go, hold on, I'm gonna make sure I don't miss anybody, because I don't want to miss anybody saying hi. I'm gonna go out and I'll come back in, and hopefully the hamster will be done spinning on the wheel. I think Brandy caused the maintenance. Yep. Brandy went over there with a bat and just started beating on the pipes. Sorry, the house flooded. I don't know what happened. Hello, Kathy and Debbie. Oh, Debbie, I hope you're feeling better. Poor Debbie had a little fall. Well, not a little fall, so be praying for Debbie, you guys, because she needs those prayers. She really does. I worry about being boring, and also worry that I'll run out of things to say. So, Jenny, I never worry about that I'm going to run out of things to say. I don't think you should either. Because we're very alike, and that is not something that usually happens to either of us. However, yes, I do worry about the boring part, though. Not worried about running out of things to say. That's not something that usually happens to me. Like, a lot of times would have, like, a list in case I did. And usually I don't even touch those things that are on that list. Even if I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this. And then I forget because I just run at the mouth. Nicole says, hey, Shine, Beth, I might or might not be on next Saturday. I will try. Friend coming up to hang out for my B-Day, which is not this Sunday, but next. You are totally fine, Nicole. You do way too much as it is. So you take the day and you go do your thing. Well, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate it. I hope so. Nobody's going to be boring to you because I think you're on some pain meds, if I'm not mistaken. I could be sitting here like snoring and you'd be like, ha ha ha. Or maybe not, because some people react differently to medications. Michelle, hello, to just babysitting my 7-week old grandbaby, baby Charlotte. Oh my gosh, I am jealous. I love 7 weeks old. They're just so little. I love holding babies, especially when they're sleeping. Something is so calming and relaxing about it until they wake up and scream. Then it's not so calming or relaxing, but just don't tell the hubby that I'm still up. Diane, my lips are sealed. I get caught being up sometimes when my husband gets up to go to work in the morning, and he's just like, he's at that point now where he expects it sometimes, I think, but there's some days he kind of shakes his head a little bit, but it's just the way it is. And he gets up at like anywhere. Okay, so sometimes he's up at 3:30, sometimes he's up at 4:30. It just depends on okay, y'all, I am getting the hamsters on my son's phone, but like my phone looks completely fine and like the number's still going, and so I'm not sure what's happening. Maddie, can you go into my live on your phone and see if you have hamster wheels? Maybe I'll turn the Wi-Fi on my son's phone because that's something he doesn't have on right now. Maybe that'll help. I don't know. Link. Oh goodness, I don't know our password. Isn't it a different new one? You can't tell me.
It's like shot.
It's not. I don't think it is. I think we changed it again. Well, for Pete's sakes. For the love. Is it giving you hamsters?
I'm looking.
I'm going to turn the Wi-Fi off.
Why?
Because I don't have the password. So it's just going to keep asking me for the password. So I'm going to peek. See, everybody's like talking. No hamsters. See, I can see it on my phone. But if I can see my phone, then you're going to have to look at my face. And I don't have very appropriate clothing on at the moment. This dress is a little bit non-appropriate. If you know what I'm saying. So I gotta figure out a way to be able to see your comments though, because I gotta see your comments. And I might have to take my computer away from my son for a few minutes. Because this will drive me crazy. Can you go tell Alex I need the computer, please?
Alex!
I can do that. And I can do that better. But you need to go get up and go tell him. I will show you guys. Now, remember, I cannot see comments. I can't. I don't know why. My son's phone's being a poo. I know both of them have been telling me their phones are crappy when it comes to like internet and stuff. And so I think I might have to replace their phones here soon because, yeah. It's also funny because, look. So you can see how it's doing the hamsters. And it says there's only 20 people in here. And then I look over at mine, and there's 51 people. So yeah, it's not working accurately. Alex, I need the computer. Your phone's being poo-head. Okay, I'm gonna show you my new craft that I'm very excited about. No, it just won't work. Look. Yeah, it's still not working. What'd you just do? Turn it off?
No.
Oh, you restarted it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that might work.
It's what it does all the time. I told you, my phone sucks.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
See, he told me his phone sucks. I told you guys that too. Okay, so can't see comments for a few minutes. The phone is starting back up. Thank you. I don't know who said it. I saw somebody say cute nails. I appreciate it. This is the last time they're going to be on, so get your looks because my next ones, I'm so excited. Now, I just it might be a few days before I'll be able to get these on because this one popped off and I just glued this one back on today, like not that long ago. But I didn't have time, nor did I feel like taking them all off and putting new ones all on. But I got these today in the mail. And I'm very, very excited. And I might have to order a second pair. If, I don't know, sometimes I can reuse them. But if not, I might have to order a second pair for like around Halloween time. Because, I mean, come on. Right? Yes. She's got to do some, I told her she's got to do some candy corn ones. I did some that looked like candy corn. I didn't mean them to look like candy corn, but they kind of did. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you have to because she is the queen. She is the queen of gradients. And they are absolutely beautiful. And I'm really excited because I have not done the pointed tip nail yet. And yeah, so I'm excited to try the pointed tips because when I had this nail off, I kind of took this one and just set it there, and I really liked the look of it. And these are a tiny bit shorter than these, so if I can handle these, then I should have no problem handling the other ones. However, my mailman apparently don't know how to handle things with care because, I mean, this box could not have been more smushed. He's lucky that they didn't like break a nail in there. I would have been very, very mad at him because, well, I couldn't get mad at him because I can't say it was his fault. You know, they come from Florida, so. Okay, I thought he turned the phone. Oh, he did. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. I am holding the phone. Okay. I gotta get to YouTube. YouTube. Where are you, YouTube? Subscribes. Here we go. Hopefully this is gonna work. Oh, we worked. Okay. It worked. We're good. We're good. Trying to see, because I missed a ton of chat, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be able to probably read all of it. So if there is something in there that's like super duper important or something that you really want me to see, then just re-say it. Don't worry about, you know, getting in trouble for like being repetitive. My son just started school this past Thursday. I'm a hot mess. Also, I got to finally order a few TPs. Yay, Mary! And I know that when they first go back, like Maddie's starting in middle school this year, and I'm just like, Diamond D says, by the way, I really enjoyed Lincoln's short videos. Awesome! I'm so glad. Those are gonna be almost every day, like as often as I can, and they're not all new. Like some of them are older, but yeah, so it's kind of a funny story. It was Brandy and me. We talk so much. She loves Lincoln, loves to see him. So I started saying like, oh, here's your daily dose of Lincoln, like joking. And so I would just show her these videos and she would always be like, I need my daily dose, you know. So it was kind of this joke. And then me and Jenny started doing it. And so then I'm like, they have these YouTube shorts, and all of these videos of him are pretty much short videos, you know, cute little clips of him being a goof. And I'm like, I think I'll try that. So it's been fun. The last one, you guys, if you didn't watch the one I posted yesterday and you have never heard a dog scream, then go watch that one, because yeah, there's no way that if you like dogs, you can watch that and not at least smirk, because he makes the weirdest sound at second 31. Like, just saying. Miss Red Stilettos, hello. I'm trying to catch up quickly. Lincoln, you cannot get up here right now. Don't even try. Honey Tea, welcome.
That's me.
Then unwelcome. Just kidding. I forgot you changed your name. That's Maddie. So instead of telling me verbally she's sitting next to me saying she doesn't have hamsters, she types it in. Knowing I cannot look at comments.
I did.
You weird child.
I told you in real life, and then I commented too.
You told me in real life?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Because we have it recorded.
Also, why you got far behind?
Because I couldn't read comments for a long time. So I'm just going back and making sure I didn't miss anybody. Like anybody, like saying hi to anybody. Hello, Stacy. See, I don't want to miss people. I've never had anybody get mad at me, but I have had other creators like tell me that people have been like, I hate this word. I don't know why it almost just came out of my mouth. Been like salty with them because they didn't address them like when they very first said hi. And I'll tell you, it's hard sometimes because there's one of us and anywhere from like, you know, a couple people to 100 people, and trying to like stay caught up all the time is hard. So, but again, I've never had it happen, but I've just heard of other creators that have had it happen to them. So, Ginger says good night. All I'm about to fall asleep. See, I'm putting people to bed. I tell ya. No, I know a lot of time where it's like almost 11 o'clock for you Eastern timers. See, my nails are ready to come off, guys. They're ready for Brandy's nails. Because, see, I just jammed this one a little bit. Can you see how that's lifting? Yeah. So, I said after tonight, if they start popping off, they're going to stay off. And then I'll be able to put those ones on. Jen! DP Addiction. Hello. So glad you could make it. Jenny says, sorry, Miss Red. I've been popping in and out of chat, working and lurking. I was working. Well, actually, I wasn't really working. I was just lurking in Grace's life, like pretty much the entire time till the end. Okay, I want to show you this new little craft. And I can't take credit for the idea. It was a nurse I had that came to my house and saw my little trinkets and saw the little green turtle, which I don't know where the little green turtle is at the moment because he is somewhere in here. Oh, goodness. Oh, I did find him. Okay. Found the little green turtle. So she saw this little green turtle and fell in love with a little green turtle. And she's like, do you put these on badges? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, on these, like name badges. I was like, no. I was like, I don't. She's like, well, you should. So I have started doing that. Now, I don't have any up yet. They will be, I'm hoping to get like kind of caught up on everything else first, and then I will start getting these up onto the site. If there's something, like I say every time, if there's something that you like want, like you're like, I need that or whatever, let me know, and then I can get it up sooner, and we can work it out. But I'm going to show you a few that I have done. There's some that will be very simple, just like a little design, make it a little bit funner. They do extend, I believe, 24 inches. So if you have to pull your thing out, to scan it or whatever, you can do that with these. I will have both the clasp and just the clip. So then I have this one. It says, she is wild and free. And there's that one. This one is not for sale. I could duplicate it, but I made this one for my mama because she works in an elementary school kitchen. So how cute is that? A little, plate of fruit with a little apple down here. I loved that one. Again, here's a very simple one. These also are all pretty much cover minders. So if you see something and you don't need a name badge, but you're like, oh, I really like that design or whatever, then, you can also reach out because they're basically all cover minders. So this one has the top piece on it, which is the little birds. And I'm not sure down here if I will be putting a a little bird down here or a little flower or something, but something will go down on the bottom. But I don't know, I really like this one though. I think it's just, I don't know, it's gorgeous. Beautiful. Then, okay, and I have a whole bunch of them that are not done yet for teachers, but like the top of it's done, but the bottom isn't. So if you're a teacher, these ones off for you. So they're so cute, saying like teach, love, inspire. Super cute. This one is the clasp that like also rotates the 360 degrees. And I'll be adding like a little jewel down here to make it, cutesy. And then we've got this one, which says teach your heart out. So we've got the little heart down here. And then this one says teacher, just another word for awesome. So this one I'll probably put like a little green flower down here, something to that effect. This one, teachers change the world. So I have this this world right here that will go on there. Teachers change the world, because they do, right? Teachers tomorrow leader. Wait, hold on. Teaching tomorrow's leaders. See, I need some teachers because obviously I cannot read. So there's that one. And I will be putting a star on this one. And this one says best teacher ever. And I think that's all the teacher, like the ones that are already have the sayings on them. I have this one that I made, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do about the bottom piece, but like, how cute is that for a teacher? A little apple. Also, I have those as cover minders. We have this one, which is like kind of a galaxy planet type one. Then we have this dragon one, and the bottom is this kind of, it's like a periwinkle blue, which I was like, yeah, I think it accents the blue wings. This is probably one of my favorite ones. I'm not gonna lie, like, yeah. Then I have this other thing where I was thinking you could, and I haven't, like I said, guys, this is new. So I haven't completely decided everything, and I'm still experimenting with things, but like I'm going to be putting this guy on here, and or a red one. I'm not sure yet, but the thing I had, and I don't know where I put it. I think I might have put it in my bases, and I don't want to bend over to pick up my bases. So I'll say this. I was thinking also we could do some of these interchangeable. So magnets on them back, so you can change from a different color you might want, or you can put, this on it one day, and you could have, let's see, the green turtle. Goodness gracious, I'm trying to grab one here with a magnet on it, which would be super helpful, right? In my demonstration. Ah! Okay, that one fell on the floor. Not picking it up. Here, hopefully this one will work. Ooh. There we go. So, yeah, you could have the planet one day, and then the next day, you could put like Hannah Lynn on it. Like, I mean, there's just a lot of room to do a lot of things with this, and I am very excited to kind of just branch out a little bit and try some new stuff. So yeah, so those will be coming very, very soon. The green turtle is so cute. I did an unboxing of it on my TikTok. I saw that, Nicole. I saw it because you got all of the turtles. This little guy, I don't know what I'm so glad that you guys told me to keep the legs moving because I love when you put him in your hand like this. His little legs like hug your little fingers and it's like, I don't know, he's just so cute. I love that one. Let's see here. Can't wait to open my little green turtle. I know. I can't wait for you to see it, Jen. You're gonna love it. Sparkle J says I love my pink turtle. I have more of those turtles coming, so yeah. I so need one of those. Those are beautiful. Thank you, Jenny. I'll have to order one for when I go back to work. Yeah, and that's what I was thinking was like, you know, people wear these all over, like not just nurses and teachers, but people that, you know, work in like a hospital even and are, let's say they're the food people, you know, that bring your food around. They wear the name badges and janitors wear name badges and apparently students in some places have to wear name badges. So there's just a ton of room to do different things with them for students, for kids, you know, for nurses, doctors, this, that, and the other thing. And you can personalize them. And so it's just kind of fun. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to make a little one for that nurse and send it anonymously. Even though she'll know who it came from, I can't like give them a gift, you know, because it's just policy that I can't give them anything. So I'm like, I asked my nurse, my other nurse, I was like, so what happens if a gift just shows up for you guys? They're like, well then we can take it. I'm like, okay, thanks. That's all I needed to know. I need my green turtle. Did you get a message about reminders? Susan, to be honest, I'm not sure because I haven't been on Etsy since Wednesday morning. So if it was before or after that, I haven't seen it yet. But I will be. I'm going to be. Normally, I know I don't work on Sundays, but because I haven't worked the last few days, I'm hoping by tomorrow, you know, I will be even better and being able to actually get some actual work done and get in there and reply to all the messages because, yeah, there's always a lot of messages every day. Those would also actually work for holding your scissors for embroidery. They would. They would. Nursing homes, yeah, people wear them. There's places all over that wear the badges that I never would have thought about before. And I never thought about, I don't know, I just never thought about it. And I was like, is this even something that people are going to want? And then when I was at my appointment on Wednesday, the nurse that I had, she had, like it was a plain, like the top right here was plain. But she had this cute little daisy, like right here. And I was like, oh, that's really cute. And she's like, yeah, I bought it off Etsy. And I'm like, oh, really? And that was just like a tiny little flower on the bottom piece, not even like, you know, on the top. So, yeah, so apparently it is something that, you know, there's a market for. So, I have more stuff coming that will be, you know, take a couple weeks, but being able to buy from companies, you know, like from China, allows me to have my prices not be super high, if that makes sense. So yeah, Dawn says the glass dragon drew from hello. I have a ton of funds to get into various plans. Why not add a dragon? Yep, there you go. Add a dragon. Dragons are one of those things too where they are very universally loved. You know, there are people all over that are obsessed with dragons. And I know Brandy, she's obsessed with dragons. My friend Nicole is obsessed with dragons, and there's just people all over that, like dragons, ladybugs, turtles, butterflies, because I'm in the butterfly category, that people just, have something that they really like. And it's fun to be able to, um, I don't know, use it in a part of your life, and be able to see it in a part of your life that maybe you wouldn't otherwise think you would. Does that, you know what I mean? So, like with cover minders, I don't really need them as far as functionality. Now, sometimes I do, but usually I don't. Typically, I just have them all over because I like to look at them. So I'm like, yes, they're my friends, and they're keeping me company while I'm diamond painting. And I know quite a few other people that do the same thing, and people who have a ton of cover binders that don't even use them for the reason they're used, but they're just fun. So, yeah, that's, I don't know. It's just fun. And I like to do, and I've been trying to come up with some new things, and I have a few other things that will be coming later. That will be that I know I've talked to you guys about the grab bag idea, because that will be happening. I've started putting some of those together, and those will be really cool because you can pick a theme and get all of these cover minders in one little, like a pouch, but it'll be way cheaper, because it's a way that I'm going to use to get rid of some of my older inventory so that I can get new inventory. So you might get like, $50 worth of cover binders for 15-20 bucks or something like that. And you can pick the theme, so it's not like you're just like getting anything that you might not want or like. And I do take, I will be, because I am one of those, I'm very worried and want my customers to be 100% happy. So if I notice somebody buys, let's say, a turtle grab bag, and they already have like a couple of them, I might swap them out so that they don't get something that they already have, because for the most part, we don't want two of something. Not always. You'd be surprised though how many people do order two of something. But it's something that, or I would just reach out if I had the time and say, hey, you already have this one. Do you want that one in your bag, or do you want me to throw something else in there for you? So anyway, well, I'm very glad that my vertigo has subsided for the moment. I'm not going to stay going because Jeremy is going in 5 minutes, I believe. He was having some issues earlier, so I believe he's going, and that he didn't go this morning. Because I was talking to him, because I was getting messages from people being like, is Jeremy going live? Like, what's happening? Because it showed that he was on going at like 5:05, and people were actually in there. Like, I went in and people were like waiting around, and I'm like, yeah guys, it's 5:40. Jeremy doesn't come 35 minutes late to the party. Like, that's no. So I'm like, something obviously was going on, and apparently he was like showing people how to do it or something, and that's how it kind of got mixed up. So yeah, that's true. Jenny says the extras are great to send as gifts. Yes. And people buy extras to do as giveaways too. So, yep, I actually do, Mary, have a panda bear one that I'm working on. Diane says, I really need the Galaxy and the Dragons. I have Galaxies and the Dragons in there. It depends on if you're talking about cover binders, name badges, grab bags, like, you know. But whatever you're if there's something you're interested in and you don't see it in the shop, like I say, just message me and we'll figure it out. Diamonds around you. Hello. How are you tonight? Okay, there's Jeremy's correct live link. So he goes on in about 5 minutes or so, probably, if not already. Sometimes he starts at 8, sometimes it's 8:05. It just depends, but and I'm not going to go over his time. Not that he cares. We've had this discussion many times, but tonight I am going to be, calling it quits because I didn't even honestly think that I would make it thus far. So, I thank you so much, you guys, for coming tonight. I know it's a little bit cuckoo bird when things are kind of out of the ordinary and there's just, I do, however, have some good news I'll share. I did get the results back from the MRI, and I do not have osteomyelitis, so that is like an answer to prayer, because that means like long course of antibiotics and other risks and all that stuff. So that's what they were really worried about, and I do not have it. So that is great news. So we're hoping that the abscess stays down and that the infection does not come back. I have an appointment on Monday for cultures. So I'm hoping like that the cultures are going to come back clear. We're going to be able to get off of this wound vac, get the PICC line going, and be like on that road upwards. Because it's been a long road. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a long road. So, I was thrilled to hear the news. Even going through all of that crap, for the MRI and everything. Like, I have to say it's worth it if, we find out. Yeah, okay, we know for sure that it is not, osteomyelitis. So, and because my TV's on in the background, I have to ask: I want a hand. Raise your hand if you have seen Blingle badges, or are they? Hold on, Blingle. Are they badges or bracelets? Let me see. Hold on, I gotta rewind it. Bands. Blingle bands. Anybody else seen the commercial for the Blingle bands? I'm going to give it a second because I know it's a little bit, delayed. Oh, Jenny, thank you. I try my hardest. No, nobody. Okay, guess what these Blingle bands are, you guys? These Blingle bands, I probably can't show it because I'm guessing it would be copyrighted because it's Disney Channel. Blingle bands are bracelets that are diamond paint. They're diamond paintings. Like, that's what they are. Like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, cool. They're advertising, for diamond painting bracelets. And then it gets to the end, and it says nothing about diamond painting. It says Blingle bands. I was like, what the crap is a Blingle band? I'm like, that's diamond painting bands. Don't be calling something Blingle bands. Anyways, so I've had to laugh. I showed my nurse today when she was here because it was on, and she's like, but that's a diamond painting, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, it is. Like, I don't really care that they're calling it Blingle bands. I just thought it was funny. Oh, man. I can get jokingly passionate about stuff. And, yeah, that's something that I've been joking about. I'm like, it's not a Blingle band. It's a diamond painting. Don't be changing up our lingo. Like, anyways. And they're like, two girls probably about Maddie's age, showing each other their bracelets and everything. And anyways, or bedazzle bands, right? Exactly. Don't be changing our lingo up, okay? Don't be doing that. Yes, at the store, but never heard Blingle Band. Sorry. That's almost how they spelled it, Nicole. It was Blinge, or GLE, I mean. Yeah. It's just so, I don't know. It's funny. Some of the things, on the Disney Channel, like the way that they advertise things and stuff, just cracks me up. It's like, who are you advertising this to? Like, what age group is this supposed to be going to? Because sometimes they'll do it for like young teenagers in like the morning, and then like they'll have like a little 2, 3, 4-year-old show on for kids in the afternoon. It's like, y'all are messed up. You're screwed up. You've got stuff going on wrong. And I only know this because the Disney Channel is on in my house almost all the time. It just is. It's just not that the kids are in here turning it on. It's just what we've got on, and I like a lot of the shows on there. Like the show that's on right now, I think it's adorable. It's called Big City Greens. I can never remember how the order goes, but yeah, Big City Greens. There's like the Old Owl House. Is it the Old Owl House, or is it just the Owl House, Maddie?
The Old Owl House?
I don't know why I thought it said old.
That it's the Owl House.
The Owl House.
You know.
I did not remember if it was the old, because she is like old, isn't she? Like, isn't she older than being like just normal old because she's a witch? Okay, anyways, the Owl House, which is being canceled, I guess.
She's going crazy.
Amphibia. What's some other ones that we've liked?
None.
Of the cartoon? None? Really? None.
There's like 3 that we like.
Oh no. Miraculous.
You like Bluey.
I do like Bluey. Bluey is adorable. Bluey's adorable, you guys. And I'm sorry, I could listen to Australian accents all day long. Not gonna lie. I love listening to the Australian accent. And Bluey is Australian, and they're adorable. So, then there's some other little cute shows. Sydney to the Max. Maddie, you like that one. You have said you like that one.
I don't really like it that much anymore. Mainly all the time.
But anyway. Alright, guys. I will go. I will leave you alone. I will let you be. I will let you move on to the next amazing creator, which is Jeremy. And I will be over there shortly. So I hope you guys all have an amazing night. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, whatever, message me on Etsy if it's about Etsy, or if it's about anything else. Facebook's a good way to go because I can see those quicker. You can message me on Instagram. Not guaranteed I'm going to see it right away because I have a little issue with getting my butt on Instagram. I'm working on it, but it's still, an issue. So if you need anything, Facebook's usually the best way to go because it's the quickest way. So, I hope to see all of you over there in Jeremy's live. And that being said, don't forget, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and you are loved more than you know. See if I can get it all hard in here, fit it in there. See, you are loved more than you know. I'm glad I was able to do that because for a second, my brain was like mixing it up. So, all right, guys, I love y'all, and I will see you soon.